our little title tells you, sit down, come in, shut the door. Kim Kardashian is being eaten up on Twitter and Instagram for making the dumbest mistake of her life. But y'all, she didn't just stop there, because you know when she makes a mistake, baby girl got to double down, triple down. It has to be compound. What's the latest thing she did? To hide from the mistake, she literally had to act like everybody was stupid and fake a nip slip to change the subject. Y'all, she got caught red-handed, and you know your girl got the receipts. Y'all ready to get into this? Let's go. Let me cue up these receipts for y'all, because baby, and listen, I even took screenshots of her getting dragged all up and down these streets. I will say one thing, right? Everybody can say about what they want about Blac Chyna, on whether she won the trial. What's going on my scarf? On whether she won her trial or not. Let me tell y'all something. She 100% opened the door for people to challenge these Kardashians. She 100% opened the door. And listen, I want to give a special shout out to my tattletale, or tattlemel as it is. Special shout out to Zubari Ahmad Saeed. Thank you, Mr. Saeed. We appreciate you very, very much for bringing us this truth. Now listen, if you're wondering why Kim is on this screen looking like a dehydrated gecko, right? Just, and there's one person that loves a dehydrated rig. Oh my God, all I gotta say is, Kim, put some L'Oreal, some Garnier Fructis, throw some D's on that bee. Listen, honestly, not only did she double down on her platinum blonde wig with the roots, she got one that's just like, oh my God, I just got my hair colored. And then she got another one that's just like, oh, I got a little bit of roots, right? She's changing it day to day. She decided to show up in Skims and something that is obviously two sizes too big, two sizes too big, two sizes too small, right? She decided to show up with something too soft with her bleach. Kim is looking rough. Honestly, whose attention is she trying to get? Elon Musk, because Elon Musk loves a good blonde, but I think Kim, she don't like the booty. Anyway, she said, look at her face. Oh my God, what happened? Now, let me tell y'all something about Kim and Instagram. It's long been rumored that Instagram gives them special privileges, meaning that they have control over both cameras at the same time. Kim ain't like me and you just going live on Instagram. If something happens, there's somebody else watching literally while it's happening, throwing on filters, editing, and also going to live feed. So it's not live, it's like TV live, like buffered live, right? But that's not it, right? Because you guys, why did this happen? I'm going to show you how we have the receipts on her faking. And then with the thing, why did this happen? I'll tell you why. This is from the same live. Pay attention to this. God, she looks so bad. And it's not just a filter. Is she trying to channel Daenerys? Who is she trying to look like? It just looks so bad. I know one thing from Kim Seduction Styles. She's definitely trying to get somebody's attention. But what is she trying to keep in mind with this blonde, with these outfits, and with everything, all right? So what is she trying to get attention from? The fact that she endorsed Rick Caruso. We're going to take you through this guy, right? Let me tell you a little bit about Rick Caruso. And listen, I don't want y'all arguing in my comments over politics. It's funny how some of y'all tried to, Marva, I'm talking to you. Some of y'all tried to drag me over. Tisa said, don't talk about politics. And she proceeds to talk about politics. I said, don't argue about politics. But it's funny how y'all heard talk when I said argue. You can talk, just don't argue. And here's the thing. It's not about politics. Whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, do what you want. It's about that Kim, for the last 4 years, has been using her social justice, democratic, against the establishment, down with the prison, right? Princess Act to get her out of so many scandals, even when she was culturally appropriating. People are like, but she gets Black people out of prison. She gets minority women out of prisons. So, she can't be all that bad. You guys were wrong. This isn't about what her political views are. This is about literally her hiding her political views, using the darkest people in the room, whether they're Black, Asian, whatever, as cover whenever she's caught in a scandal, trying to make it look like she's doing it out of kindness of her heart. And then finally, when it benefits her, because she is part of the billionaire class, when it benefits her and her business deals, sorry, I'm opening water, she finally comes clean about what her true motivations are. Y'all remember when Kanye West was out there acting a damn fool, talking about make America great again and all this stuff, and whether you agree with him or not, that's not it. I'm talking about the way Kim really tried to distance herself, like, oh, we are not the same. I don't believe in that stuff. Now that Kanye's gone, you're aligning yourself more and more with these people. You basically, just like with the Ray J stuff in line. But let's get into why she was being dragged. And then I'm going to get into how she made a fool of herself. And we caught her in a lie red-handed, right? And Adam Conover, I love his Twitter, follow him. Hey, Elaine, in case you're still wondering if Rick Caruso is a lifelong right-wing Republican, the dude made sure he got a front row seat to watch Trump and Cruz argue over who would ban abortion quicker, then shake their hands when they were done. Can it get any clearer than that? Why is it important whether he's a Republican? Not because people care. It's because he was a card-carrying member of the Republicans, and 2 days before the LA race, he changed over into a Democrat so he could get elected. Be a Republican, be a Democrat, but don't come with wolves over sheep clothing trying to pick up cheap votes so you can win. If you're a Republican, say you're a Republican. If you're a Democrat, say what you're Democrat. This is literally lying to your voters and lying to the constituents to get wins, right? But you guys, there is actually more, right? Let's get into these drags. They said, good God, Kim, get a grip. Rick Caruso wants to fix homelessness by criminalizing homelessness. He could fix it by personally financing permanent supportive housing for his billions. If you guys don't know, the way he's going to fix homeless is he's going to demand that homeless people immediately go to shelters. Never mind that most homeless people are turned away from shelters because shelters are overcrowded. People get robbed, stabbed, the R word, worse than that in shelters. There's so much that's wrong with shelters, and a part of it is the way shelters are run. I'm just giving you guys a quick rundown because we got to get to the juice. But the fact that he's saying either go to a shelter, he knows shelters aren't available, or he's going to throw you in jail. Second of all, most people that if the shelters are not overcrowded and they don't go to shelters, it's because they are dealing with severe mental issues, drug addiction issues, and most of the drug addiction issues are predated by severe mental issues. One thing you can do is actually increase mental health services, but you know what? That's a conversation for a different day. If they are not in a shelter, he will arrest them. Why is that so important? Because he is for prisons. If you guys aren't from America, prisons are big business in America. They also are de facto extension of the 13th Amendment. I'm not going to go watch Ava Durney's 13. She does a really good job of making a synopsis out of it. But the reason why they would want these people in prison is because for every person in prison, it is a business. They get money for housing, big money. And on top of that, when you call customer service, when you call this, when you call that, all these clothes that are made in America, not all of them, but a lot of them are made through prison people. You guys, there's more with this dragging. Lex said the princes of prison reform just endorsed mass incarceration advocate. Again, it makes sense that they would be together because the issue wasn't whether Kim is Republican or Democrat. The issue was her lying to people and using things that literally people's lives revolve around and hinge on as a cover of makeup, like a slip liner or that dumb wig she can take off at any time. Also, Rick Caruso, if you're a Republican, say you're a Republican, but don't enter the race 2 days later and say, oh my God, I'm a Democrat, and then start lying about everything you stand for. But again, birds of a feather. Somebody said, hey, Kim, if he's going to be so good for homelessness, why doesn't this billionaire developer done anything during his time as a property developer, like one who could build affordable housing? Good point, Vax. David Slack says, Los Angeles, please vote in a primary election. If Trumpian anti-abortion billionaire Rick Caruso gets more than 50% of the vote, he's just mayor. There won't be another election. You gotta get out and vote. You guys, woo! People's City Council said, F off and go back to Calabasas, Kim. How is Kim endorsing a candidate for mayor and she doesn't even live in LA and can't vote in there? Brody Gupta said, look, I get it. We're all looking at our mayoral ballots and going, I'll always follow Kim Kardashian's lead for local politics. Must I today as well? The answer is no. You do not need to vote for Rick Caruso. By the way, I typed this with one hand because the other hand was holding a chocolate chip cookie. Okay, Brody, I actually follow her thread. She's pretty funny too. We also say Rick Caruso is currently on the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library Board of Trustees, a super normal thing for a Democrat. Let's see who else is on the board. Again, it's not about being Democrat or Republican. It's about lying what you are. That's why everybody's so upset. He covered up sexual abuse. He entered this, he entered that. Listen, Caruso is a MAGA masquerading as a Democrat. The amount of money Caruso has spent to advertise could help end homelessness. Shame on Kim Kardashian. What a disgraceful person and what a disgraceful way to use a platform. Listen, this is Karen Bass. If you guys are in LA area, I would encourage you guys to actually support him. Again, Rick Caruso is a lifelong Republican who's running in the Democratic mayoral primary on a single issue, making it so wealthy homeowners don't ever have to lay eyes on LA's homeless people ever again. I see his signs on almost every multi-million-dollar home in the neighborhood. Now, listen, so how did Kim react to this public dragging? She's still getting dragged, but how does she react? Literally, she did a nip slip. Now, besides from being so insulting that you think that the people of LA and your followers are so stupid that when people actually start bringing up real issues, you're like, oh, look at this. Oh, you see this? God, it's just disgusting, right? You decide to change the subject, except for the fact, you guys, this was all planned. How do we know? I'll tell you how. This is from the same live. Her in this beautiful little white outfit going on live, right? Showing the girls what she got, except for the fact that we did a little investigation. And hours earlier, thank you so much, Mr. Saeed, my tattletale and tattlemales, right? Let's hear it for Zabari. I know, we'll call you Mr. Saeed, right? Except for the fact that Kim actually posted this on Instagram Live, where she was being fussed, and this was hours before, when she was being fussed over by her glam squad, wearing the same outfits that she wore in the Instagram Live when she had the nip slip to change the subject from her being trash and literally basically supporting a candidate that mimics and exemplifies everything she stands on in life. You guys, listen, vote for who you want, Democrat, Republican, I don't care, but goddamn, you guys, there has to be ethics. There has to be ethics. Again, Fox News, Breitbart, and all the other Republican places are so happy that Kim literally endorsed Rick. And if Kim wants to come out as a Republican, fine, but don't hide under Democratic skirt. Forget about Democratic skirts, because Democrats, they got their mess too. Don't think like they got their mess too. But don't sit here and hide under prison reform skirts, minority skirts, everything to take your get out of free jail card so you can go out and just do more. Y'all, Kim Kardashian is trash. She's getting dragged, and she was stupid to believe that her stupid tricks would work. Ugh, God. And honestly, Kim, what year is it? Is a nip slip even that scandalous anymore? Everybody's seen every inch of your body. And if they haven't, they can go over and pay for a pay-per-view. Man, I'm done. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.